Assalamu alaikum. Hi, my name is Lucinda Lavelle, I'm from Manchester. I'm asking you to support motion 19 on Libya, human rights, not oil rights. Ethics, human rights, protection of the individual, civil liberties. What part do these fundamental human rights play in Britain's foreign policy? Absolutely none. Oil, gas, arms deals, cooperation with war on terror, those are the real shapers of our foreign policy. In fact, no one put it better than Paul Kelly today, this afternoon, when he described the dirty dealings of our rotten government with gangsters. And I'd repeat every word he said except swore a lot, and it's really not appropriate. Let me give you a brief description of what it's like to live under Gaddafi's regime. First of all, he's been in power for 39 years. Now, if that doesn't mean anything to you, just imagine being under Margaret Thatcher for 39 years. And if that doesn't make your hands shake, then think about going out on the streets to protest against that government. I think you'd have plenty to protest about after 39 years of Thatcher. And if you did, you'd be arrested. And then you'd be put into prison and you'd be tortured. And if you were very, very lucky, because under Law 71, it carries it's a capital punishment for opposing the government there. If you're very, very lucky, you'll just rot in jail for the rest of your life. But if you're not so lucky, and you're one of the youngest of hundreds of students, you'll be publicly executed on national TV. So that's the government we're dealing with.
1 minute, please.
Oh, right, okay, let's skip to that then. So how does the British government react to this regime? It sells them arms deals, it does big business with them and oil, and Gordon Brown's just invited Gaddafi to come to Britain at the taxpayers' expense in December. How does it treat asylum seekers from this regime? It throws them into detention centres, and after a baffling process of assessment, they decide that no danger as oppositionists to the regime to be sent back. That's how Mohammed Abu Ali died, tortured to death in his prison cell 4 weeks after his return in May. We are not calling for isolation of Libya, because only the Libyans suffer under that. We would die fighting the idea of regime change like the West has imposed on Iraq. But we do call on all of you to support a resolution that demands that the British government puts human rights before oil rights.